the Grim Reaper arrived at the hospital, ready to collect a man's soul. He looked at the man lying in the bed, then glanced at the hourglass in his hand. He realized there were still 3 minutes before the man would die. Bored, the Grim Reaper put away his scythe and wandered over to play with the heart monitor. Meanwhile, in the nurse's station, the doctor had no idea what was happening because he was using a defibrillator to toast a sandwich. Just as the Grim Reaper was getting absorbed in his game, the man's heartbeat line suddenly went flat. Even though the Grim Reaper tried to fix it, the alarm immediately went off. The Grim Reaper hurriedly ducked behind the curtain, while the doctor rushed in with the defibrillator. No matter how hard the doctor tried, the patient could not be revived. Defeated, the doctor hung his head and turned to leave. Once the doctor left, the Grim Reaper lifted the man's blanket and successfully hooked his soul. Holding the man's soul, the Grim Reaper slammed the door and left with a bang, but he accidentally knocked over the 4 stand behind the door, causing a vial of medicine to fall. The rolling vial set off a chain reaction, finally triggering the defibrillator switch. With a loud boom, the man was electrocuted. Meanwhile, the Grim Reaper, carrying the man's soul to hell, looked up and noticed the elevator flickering with sudden light and darkness. The man's soul broke free from the Grim Reaper's grasp and shot away. The Grim Reaper raised his scythe and chased desperately, only to collide head-on with the doctor who had just pushed the door open. By this time, the soul had returned to the man's body. The man woke up on the hospital bed. To avoid the sky-high medical bills, he climbed out the window and escaped. When the Grim Reaper rushed back to the ward, he got hit on the foot by the fallen defibrillator. Screaming in pain while clutching his foot, he accidentally touched an electric wire, and just like that, the Grim Reaper was electrocuted to death.